सेशन में। तो चलिए हम अपने रीडिंग के सेशन को बिना किसी देरी के शुरू करते हैं। तो आज हम साइंस जो साइन है इन द साइकिल ऑफ सेल्फ सपोर्ट ही उसमें नेक्स्ट पढ़ेंगे। तो ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा अहम हिस्सा है और बहुत रियलिटी बेस्ड है। तो लेट्स रीड इट। तो ये है कुछ इस प्रकार। चलो, स्पेंडिंग टाइम विद रॉन्ग पीपल। It's true that so much of our lives is shaped by people we spend them with, and company you keep is another common way that people self sabotage. Okay. Certainly, you can think of some people in your life who stress you out, make you feel insecure, and yet keep you coming back for more. These relationships exist at the lighter end of the toxicity spectrum, but they are self-defeating nonetheless. If you find yourself preoccupied with a certain friendship or relation that is making you feel almost addicted to the feeling of being less than or jealous of, you need to gradually phase out of it. You don't need to be mean, rude, or even cut anyone out of your life. You do, ho- you do, however, need to understand that the people you spend the most time with will shape your future irrevocably, and so you must choose them wisely. Thank you. Pranam. Namaste. Thank you for joining. Here we are reading the book The Mountain Is You, and it's a thank you, cute girl. Thank you. कैसी हो आप? मैं यहाँ पे भी एक बुक रीडिंग कर रही हूँ, तो आप अगर समर्थ हैं, अगर आप मैं इंग्लिश में ही है बुक, तो मैं इंग्लिश में ही इसे रीड कर रही हूँ। तो ये बुक है सेल्फ जो द माउंटेन इज यू। ये एक सेल्फ इम्प्रूवमेंट वाली बुक है, काफ़ी अच्छी ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन वाली, सेल्फ मास्टरी वाली। सो इसमें हम पढ़ रहे हैं इसे। तो कैसी हो आप? कहाँ से हो? प्लीज़ ज़रूर बताओ। हाउ टू रिजॉल्व दिस। हम इसे कैसे रिजॉल्व करेंगे इस समस्या को? जैसे हम गलत लोगों के ऊपर अपना जो समय है वो व्यस्त करते हैं, ये था इसमें। ठीक है। तो हाउ टू रिजॉल्व दिस, इसे कैसे रिजॉल्व करना है, इस विषय में बात की गई है। तो पहले इसे रीड करते हैं, फिर हम बताएंगे। हाँ, आप बहुत अच्छी है। मैंने आपका वो भी देखा था ना वीडियो, और काफ़ी, हाँ, आपने अपना भी वीडियो डाला था, काफ़ी हाँ, काफ़ी ब्यूटीफुल भी है आप। हाँ, वर्क ऑन बिल्डिंग अ सर्कल ऑफ पीपल who support and inspire you, who have similar goals and enjoy spending time with you. You should leave a get together feeling energized and inspired, not exhausted and angry. So cute sister, how was your day? आपका दिन कैसा था? जरूर बताएं। It takes time to find your group of friends, and you may not discover that all at once. It could start with offering to take someone you admire out for coffee, or reaching out to do something with a person with whom you would like to reconnect. Slowly but genuinely rebuild your connections and then foster and care for them as much as you can. इन सिंपल यहाँ पे ये कहा गया है कि जिन लोगों जो लोग मतलब कि आप उनके लिए हमेशा अपने आप को रखते हैं, मतलब कि आप अपने उनको समय देते हैं, लेकिन वो लोग नहीं देते हैं, तो आप लोग को ये सब चीज़ें एनर्जाइज हो जाती है। तो आप लोग उन लोगों की वैल्यू करें जो लोग आपको वैल्यू देते हैं, है ना। तो उनके साथ रिकनेक्ट करें, उनसे आप लोग दूर ना रहें, है ना। कुछ लोग बहुत ही हमें पता नहीं चलता, काफ़ी ठीक होते हैं हमारे लिए। हम अच्छे हैं, आप बताओ कैसे? मैं भी बढ़िया हूँ सिस्टर। क्या कर रहे हैं? मैं अभी बुक रीडिंग कर रही हूँ, जैसे कि आप देख सकती हैं। कोई और भी हमसे जुड़े हैं, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, प्रणाम, नमस्ते। नहीं, अभी नहीं हुआ है खाना हमारा, आपका हो गया? हाँ, आप बताओ। हाँ, हेलो दी। हाँ, बोलो बहनी, आप बोलो। आप कहाँ से हो? कि कौन सी इस जगह से, मतलब कौन से स्टेट में रहती हो, ये बताइए मुझे। ओके। तो आज हम अब हमारा दूसरा जो है साइन पढ़ेंगे इन द साइकिल ऑफ सबोटिज, वो है worrying about irrational fears and least likely circumstances. Another very common way that people sabotage without realizing is by preoccupying ourselves with fears of worst case scenarios. You are probably familiar with this at least to some degree. हेलो संध्या दी, कैसी हो आप? प्रणाम, नमस्ते, राधे राधे। अरे आपको तो लाइव प्राइम प्रीमियर था ना दी, कितने बजे था वो? 6:30 बजे, अभी तो 7 बजे है। हाँ, प्रीमियर में तो नहीं आ पाया, बट मैं वीडियो वॉच कर दूंगी दी। सॉरी, मुझे पता ही नहीं चला। मतलब मैं उस समय इतनी वो नहीं, फोन के पास नहीं थी एक्चुअली। मैंने अभी ऑन कर रखा है, अभी 7 बज के कुछ मिनट पे से। हाँ। हाँ, फ्री हूँ मैं, कंटिन्यू। तो मैं यहाँ पे रीडिंग को शुरू करती हूँ, ठीक है? आप लोग बातें कीजिए। हाँ, आपने बताया था दी। सॉरी, मैं ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाया, बट मैं वीडियो देखूंगी, फुल वॉच करूंगी इसे। आपके सारे वीडियो वॉच करती हूँ मैं। प्रीवियस कुछ रह गए हैं, बाकी मैंने सारी वीडियो वॉच करती हूँ, मैं पूरे देखती हूँ, मतलब अपना प्रेजेंट रह के, खाली ऐसा भी नहीं करती कि मैं इसीलिए कुछ रह गए, क्योंकि मैं देखती हूँ ना उनको, सिर्फ ऑन करके भी नहीं छोड़ती हूँ मैं, क्योंकि हाँ, काफ़ी कुछ देखते हैं तो कुछ चीज़ें सीखने को भी मिलती हैं, कुछ नया जानने को मिलता है, इसलिए मैं ऐसे देखती हूँ। आप बिना कहीं भी देखती हूँ मैं वैसे तो। हाँ नो, आप संध्या दी का वीडियो देख देना सिस्टर। ओके दी, बोल कर देता हूँ। ओके। हम्म। राइट। थैंक यू दी। बिल्कुल, हाँ दी, मैं आपका वीडियो जरूर देखूंगी। तो अभी मैं इसे रीड करती हूँ। हम्म। You have a weird or highly unlikely, though, that evokes a deep sense of dread, fear, and series of doomsday scenarios in your head. You then keep coming back to it to the point that it even controls some part of your life. Irrational fears, especially the kind that are least likely to become reality, are often what we project real fears onto. These irrational fears are safe because deep down we know they aren't going to happen. They are placeholders, a way for us to express the feeling we really have onto something we knew isn't going to happen. आज इवनिंग में मैं नहीं आई हूँ लाइव, इसलिए आ गई क्योंकि मेरे को काम में बहुत सारे घर में काम बिखरे पड़े। हाँ दिया, आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड। अच्छा। थैंक यू दी। अच्छा, आपने इसलिए अपना लाइव नहीं चलाया, ओके। Okay, thank you each and everyone for joining my life. You all are welcome heartily and heartfully with respect. I welcome you all and thank you for joining this. I am here reading my book. Hello, hello Bharat. How are you, Bharat? I'm just reading the book. You and here you are. I will ask you as same. यस, ठीक है, आप लोग बात कीजिए. एंड जस्ट रीडिंग दिस. व्हेन यू फाइंड योरसेल्फ इन अ फियर साइकिल, ओके, फियर मीन्स टू से डर. जब भी आप अपने आप को किसी डर के उसमें महसूस करते हैं, constantly repeating some strange, random, or unimportant one off circumstance or situation that has a very low probability of becoming reality. Ask yourself if you have any feeling about something related that is actually valid. Okay, for example, if you get anxious about being a passenger in a car, consider if your fear is of moving forward, a being of control, or if you are anxious about being fired from your job, the fear might really be the idea that you aren't worthy of another job or being humiliated by a higher up. Okay? Hmm. Thank you, everyone. You may talk to each other in messages. I'm just reading the book, and the readers who want to listen, they may listen here. Thank you. How to resolve this? So now we will read that how we have to resolve the problem or the sign in the cycle of self-sabotage, which is worrying about irrational fears and least likely circumstances. Instead of wasting all of your energy trying to control some worst case scenarios, consider what the message of the fear may be and what it is telling you that you need in your life. If the fear was an abstract metaphor, what would the meaning be? Is the abrupt loss of income a symbol of your desire for security? Is the fear of the future a symbol for not living fully right now? Is the anxiety about making decisions a symbol for knowing what you really want and being too afraid to choose it? ओके, संध्या दी क्यूट गर्ल को भी सपोर्ट करो, ऐसा उन्होंने किया है. ओके, क्यूट गर्ल को मैं, ओके, हाँ, ये जो पिन आईडी है ना दी, इनको सपोर्ट करो. ओके, तो जिन भी लोगों ने अभी स्क्रीन पे डबल टैप नहीं किया है, जरूर करें. इससे ये होगा ये कि लाइव से जो सेशन चल रहा है उस पर लाइक डन हो जाएगा. जो लोग भूल गए हैं, हाँ, ओके, हाँ, चंदा भी करेंगी आपको आपको सपोर्ट. क्यूट गर्ल. If the fear was an abstract metaphor, I have read this. So we are going to the next page. ओके अनु, संध्या की नहीं, हाँ, संध्या की दुनिया वाली एड उसमें भी दीदी की वीडियोस हैं बहुत ही. आप देखना उन्हें, काफ़ी आपको सही लगेंगी वो वीडियोस. दीदी की काफ़ी अच्छी रहती हैं. और कॉमेडी वीडियो देखना अगर आपको जब मूड सैड होगा तो. काफ़ी खतरनाक हमारी संध्या दी बहुत अच्छी एक्टिंग करती है. कभी संध्या दी कुछ बन जाती है, कभी कुछ बन जाती है. ओ माय गॉड, उनकी एक्टिंग बहुत अच्छी लगती है. तो आप देखना, फनी वीडियोस भी होंगे उसमें. और बाकी रसोई वाले तो इस आईडी में आपको रेसिपीज मिल जाएंगी. उस आईडी में भी है कुछ रेसिपीज, बट इसमें भी आपको मिल जाएंगी. तो इसमें आपको सब रेसिपी वाला मिलेंगे, तो इसमें भी देखना, सपोर्ट करना. आपको भी संध्या दी सपोर्ट कर देंगी. At the core, let's read. Coming to back to the reading session. At the core of the things we most fear is a message that we are trying to send ourselves about what we really care about. Very okay. It's okay. If we can identify what we want to protect, we can find healthier and more secure ways to do it. रेखा सिस्टर, क्या डिनर तुम्हारा कर पे? ना कर पे। भैया ना कर पे, अभी ना कर पे। रिचार्ज नहीं है, जब हॉटस्पॉट से फोन चलाती हूँ तब वीडियो वॉच करती हूँ। ओके, कोई बात नहीं, जैसे आपको कंफर्ट लगे। थैंक यू एवरीवन फॉर जॉइनिंग द सेशन। हाउ टू टेल यू। अब हम एक अगला शाइन सेल्फ सपोर्टेज के साइकिल में उसको पढ़ रहे हैं। तो ये है, हाउ टू टेल इफ यू आर इन अ सेल्फ सपोर्टेज साइकिल। ठीक है, ओके। Even if you can cognitively understand self-sabotaging behavior, sometimes the most difficult shift is recognizing that we are engaging in them. Okay. In fact, sometimes the signs are so subtle, they are barely recognizable and often don't come to our attention until they become highly problematic or someone else points them out. Some of the most prominent symptoms of self sabotage are as follows. You are more aware of what you don't want than what you do. You spend more of your time worrying, ruminating, and focusing on what you hope doesn't happen than you do imagining, strategizing, and planning for what you do. You spend more time trying to impress people who don't like you than you spend with people who love you for who you are. What, sister? I said I hadn't done the dinner right now. Till now, sorry. I have a new name for you, sister. Which name, brother? ओके अनु, आपको हमारी संध्या दी ने ज्वाइन कर लिया है और 6 शॉर्ट वीडियो को फुल वॉच करके उनमें कमेंट भी किया होगा दी ने, देखा? तो आप भी उनको फॉलो कर देना, ठीक है अनु? रिटर्न कर देना बाद में, ओके? रिटर्न कर देना अनु। क्यूट गर्ल, सुन रही हो आप? ओके, टेल मी भरत, विच नेम और ऑफ whom? I think you are telling to me actually. You are more focused on growing into the kind of person who evokes the envy of your supposed enemies rather than the kind person who is beloved by their family and friends and prioritize them no matter what. Okay? Now the third thing is, you are putting your head in the sand. You don't know basic facts about your life, like how much debt you have or what other people in your field are being paid for similar work. When you get into an argument, you run away until you forget rather than talking about what's wrong and coming up with a solution. In other words, you are in denial, and so any hope of healing is futile. You care more about convincing other people you are okay than actually being okay. You'd rather post photos that makes it look like you had a great time than being concerned about whether you actually had a good time. You put more efforts towards trying to convince everyone you are doing well rather than being honest and connecting with people who could help or support you. Your main priority in life is to be liked, even if that comes at the expense of being happy. You think more about whether or not your actions will earn you the approval of people. Who are people? By the way, tell me, rather than whether or not they will actually make you feel fulfilled and content with who you are. You are more afraid of your feelings than anything else. If you get to the point in life at which the scariest, most determination thing you face is fear of whether or not you will be able to handle your own emotions, you are the one standing in your own way, nothing else. Today I have read the 5 pages. So now I'm going to have my dinner. So all of you guys, thank you for joining, and please be continue here, and I will also show you the stove. Guess natural stove. Just okay. uh ओके, थैंक यू संध्या दी बोल रही हैं आपको क्यूट गर्ल। मैंने सुबह तुम भी ओके। हाँ, मैंने तो देख लिया। आई विल डेफिनेटली। ओके ओके। बाकी के शॉर्ट्स भी चला दूंगी। ओके, मैं बाकी कभी सब शॉर्ट तुम्हारा जितना हो सकता है भी चला के खाना बनाऊंगी। हमें तुम्हारा शॉर्ट बाकी का देखने जा रही हूँ, जितना हो सकेगा देख लूंगी। ओके ओके भरत, आर यू देयर? वेयर इज माय न्यू नेम? Now we are having dinner and we all are just sitting here. रेखा दत्त चपाती। ओ माय। हाँ भैया, नहीं आ पाए, सॉरी। ओके भला। होता है हुआ बिकॉज हैविंग डिनर। बिकॉज आई एम हैविंग चपाती ना भरत। Okay. Yes, because I'm having dinner. Okay, now speak. I'm free now. Okay, now I have just completed my dinner. Okay, Bharat, you may go. And who is the next person here? Who's present? Please tell me. Cute girl, are you or Bharat? Who is there from? यार मुझे बहुत मिस हो गई है. Hmm. That. Oh my God. The green chili. No, just I don't eat actually. That I don't eat spicy, more spicy food. But even after that, that chili always comes in. You know, the quantity of chili comes maximum type. You know, pieces also comes only in mine because I don't have them. Why this happens, I don't know. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you Sundari. जो भी लोग ज्वाइन है प्लीज मेरे वीडियोस वॉच करें और शॉर्ट्स भी. और आपको बेनिफिशियल भी मिलेंगे, ऐसी बात नहीं, काफी ज्यादा वीडियोस आपको बेनिफिशियल मिलेंगे. Hello, is anybody there? Hello, okay, pranam, namaste. You all are welcome. Okay, till then I just साथियों प्रणाम नमस्ते सभी साथियों को आप सभी का स्वागत है हमारे आज के लाइव सेशन में। तो हमने रीडिंग करी। तो अभी मैं थोड़ी शांति से बैठी क्योंकि मुझे लग गई बहुत सी मिर्च। मैंने खाना खाया तो मिर्च लग गई स्पाइसी था थोड़ा। मैं सोच रही थी ग्रीन चिली मेरे मुंह में आ गई है तो इसलिए। तो अभी मैंने एक चीज पढ़ी कि दलदल पार करके आए हुए को है, सड़क पर चलने का ज्ञान मिलता है। So how many of you agree with this point? Please tell me. Okay, Bharat. Thank you. Okay, Bharat. So how was your day, Bharat? Good evening. Yes, I did it, and actually, green chilies came into my mouth, and you can feel. My diet was balanced like yesterday. Means to say, what did you told me about yesterday? Okay, day. Okay, sorry. Okay, it's okay. Okay, okay, Bharat. Okay, that's good. So, how's your friends gang? I can say is going on. You know, likewise, I believe that the friends in the male friends who actually always they get together and they just uh, wander, chill, and they can go anywhere like this. Okay, today my mom told me one thing about that in their places, the during the menstruation period, the that Bengali auntie actually told my mom that the girls during that age, that period, are seen treated more, means to say treated more. I'm actually not going getting the uh, word actually what I have to use here. Okay, sorry, that's it. How was your day? My day was a busy day you can say, but okay. Whole day spent in cleaning so much of dust and half of my terrace because after that anti wind was starting and the wind start, started blowing in anti direction. So I have to stop that. Tomorrow I will make sure that I will actually clean that terrace totally and after that. Yeah, I have. Okay, yeah, I have 7 members in my gang. Wow, that's very good. So, how are your exams going? Treated like more. Girls are that menstruation period of girls is same is actually behaved, or you can say treated as more seriously than that of women's actually married women. They told this to my mom, and she also told my mom about that Laddu Gopal, uh, you know, Laddu Gopal means to say Kanaji's, Laddu Gopal, they do the rituals like every time. And at morning, they make them bath and all things. After that, they also offer prasad to them, and then they have their anime, this type of things he told actually. All good tomorrow. I have principles of marketing. Oh, you have principles of marketing tomorrow. Okay, but I still didn't understand. That's okay. Let it be. Hmm. So tell me, what is the main? So how don't you actually reading the exam for your exams? Means to say revising. I think I have to stop this. Right now, also, you are not able to understand, means to say, hear me properly, Bharat. Please tell me. This is using the fur of which animal? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, it's perfect now. Thank you for your concern, and thank you for your suggestion also. I have many things to actually read, but I'm not. There are many things here. Oh my. This is probably suggestion. Okay, so tell me, Bharat, what are we going to have in your dinner? Okay, I think you are busy. No, no. Okay, now tell me what's the condition now. Okay, so now today we will further talk about the. Okay, now what is the condition now, Bharat? Tell me. Okay, sorry, I was actually not present there. Yes, okay, now tell me what. Hello, hello. Is anybody there? Yes, it's perfect now. No, again, same problem. I can't hear you. Okay. You are on. Okay. Loading, loading, loading. Okay. Okay. Now you can hear me properly. Thank you. So, Bharat, yesterday, tell me about it. It's too cold, bhai. Okay. Thank you. Okay, okay. Tell me. Did you learn about DID dissociative identity disorder? What that interesting for me? Interesting not. I don't think. interesting, but it's a kind of challenging. As I thought about that, um, that every person, you know, must be going through this. I feel like that. Out of 100, I don't think that anybody is not going through like this multidisciplinary kind of especially nowadays. Right now, also, you cannot hear me. Why? I'm just speaking here. You are not hearing me. Why? No, I'm not speaking from far. The phone is just on my hand, and I have also just I'm speaking in front of the phone. I think you are away from your phone. Okay, I think I should just take it off. So now, tell me is tell me now. Am I audible now, or it is okay now? Tell me fast. Your mic is scraping something. It's too noisy. Okay, it's okay. Okay, now I have actually removed the mic. It's also the main problem. Okay. So how can we solve that problem? Tell me, there are only two options. They and even in emergency situation we have to call the we have to go to the hospital, and another situation also we have to make sure from the doctor and and another things also by self-care and all things, to have the duty that the soul god had provided us in. We have to make it happy and also do good things and all like that. And nothing, Bharat, I am not speaking anything. So much of I have actually talked about. Again you are saying that, sister, please repeat. Okay, I was actually saying you told me about the DID, okay, disorder. I told you that I believe you asked me also that either I found it as interesting or challenging. I told you that I don't find it actually interesting. It is interesting to actually just know to the person who is not knowing about this whole thing. But after knowing it, it is a kind of challenging disorder. I believe like this. Okay, I am speaking again. So, are you able to understand what I'm saying? So, now I told you after knowing this, the interest has gone and it seems like challenging, and I believe ki, uh, most of people are actually suffering from this even after knowing, because nowadays, especially now you are gone from here and you will again say that you are not listening to me, then again I cannot actually make that reply again. Bharat, hello, knock knock, is anybody there? I told you, I have already told again and again. Did you hear that? I learned it within 3 hours full topic. Hmm, that's very good. But I felt it interesting, that it was lovely. No, I was telling you na the same that firstly I was finding it interesting and all, but knowing about it in detail and all things, it's also it's
more challenging in respect of by the point of view of seeing it from the view of the health of society and all things, it's more challenging. Yes, I am okay. Stop 1 minute, huh? I will just restart it. Okay, now tell me. Okay, two eyes. Oh my god. Okay, now is it fine? I actually saw them, Bharat, and I actually was sorry. I was saying like, where are these two eyes, four eyes? Oh my god, no, Bharat, I have only two eyes. Oh, and if I had like this, I have donated them. I had donated them. Yeah. Are you supreme then Shiva or Shiva avatar? No. How can be I supreme from them? How did you activate your eyes while Shiva has only three? Oh my god, no, 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 that's not. Please don't joke on this topic. No, I am not. I don't know how that happened. Actually, I think why that happened. I don't know. Either the factor has been clicked. That's why it would have been happened. This must be the reason. Laugh, 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 laugh. Okay, 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 okay. Pyare Bhaiya Bharat, what are you doing? Tell me right now what are you doing? And what are you going to have today? Today also you are having to you are going to have eggs in dinner. Dear Bharat, tell me brother, please. Laugh at me. It's okay. Nah, 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 nah. Okay, you can laugh. And then anybody, I was able to make anybody smile today. On social media also. I am okay. No eggs today. On Sunday, it's mutton day. Oh my God! Really? Okay, enjoy your dinner. I don't think that southern people were actually. How happy you are that you are going to have mutton today in place of eggs. By having eggs, actually, your voice must be become like. So how was my mimicry? I actually knew it, tried it actually because I have had yes morning leg soup with idli and baba and liver fry and night it's mutton with dosa. Oh my god, mutton with dosa. How can somebody have dosa with mutton? Seriously, of which cereal is the dosa is made up of there at your locality? The people actually use which kind of grains for making dosa? Tell me. Because on internet there are many cereals, many grains. People say you can make dosa of these. You please tell me of which grain or cereal, the best dosa becomes. Thank you for the complimentary comprehension. Mimicry system. Yeah, mutton with dosa, idli, anything. Oh my god. Dosa. Every you will replace anything sambar with mutton, and you will have dosa with mutton, dosa with sambar, dosa with sauce. No grains, it's rice. Okay. Actually, I'm having so. Okay, tell me, Bharat. You can do lentils dosa, moong, I think, na? Dal dosa, even dosa with curd, non-veg dosa, it will go with any. It will go with any grain and lentils. Okay. I will try now. I will try. Now you are. Today I'm going to write its recipe, and tomorrow I will make it or not. I will see. At daytime I can make it actually. Okay, no, I'm not telling anything right now. I will just make it and try it. Okay. And there is a famous spot in Tamil Nadu famous for non-veg dosa where they added shredded mutton gravy in dosa and give it to people. Oh, I am thinking how obsessed the people of southern are with these kind of mutton and chicken. Is it real? Because I have heard somewhere that only northern India's people were actually supposed to have the actually it was a belief that they were actually given the kind of actually they were supposed to have the mutton and these all things non-veg actually, but I am actually knowing that from your by you through you I'm knowing that the people of southern are also obsessed with the mutton and chickens, and I'm also want to know if you know about that place. Can you please tell me? Otherwise let it be, it's choice and all things. This famous sure try South Indian cuisine. What is this? South Indian cuisine is very diverse and more tasty both veg and non-veg. I am even not able to read this, pronunciate it properly. What is this? Is it dosa? Whatever it is. Or you are talking about any recipe which is non-veg? I'm not actually getting it. Is my voice coming clearly there? So must tell me, Parv. So for curing the DID disorder, this is also known as MDPI, na? MPD. What was that? MDP. Okay, thank you for late replies. Or my voice is coming late there. Yes, it must be happening. My stomach is doing voice like gdu 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 gdu. Why? I think I'm feeling colder today. No, I did. Actually, I did. I have completed my finished my dinner. But because that was chilly and I had uh, to two candies. So that's why I'm thinking that is the problem actually. I don't know. Now I'm going to end my live actually. Okay, Bharat, take care. Thank you. Okay, I am just okay. South Indians are obsessed with non-veg and veg as well. Only Brahmins in South India don't touch non-veg, irrespective of that Kshatriya, Vaishyas and all people eat non-veg. Okay, as same here I think. Go drink fenugreek seed with curd, huh? At night time, curd is actually banned, not preferred by in our Ayurvedic text. Are you serious? Fenugreek seeds with curd. Should I uh, soak the fenugreek seeds in water? Tell me, Bharat. Bharat, you are Dadi ka nuskal type of my brother. You are my brother who is like grandma's recipe told her. Of each and everything you have the solution. Da da da. Oh my god. Now I am actually just laying down. Also, now it is not happening like that. Okay. If it will happen again, I am going to do that. No use like tablet drink. Okay. Okay, my grandma is okay. It's all my grandma told me. I remember everything she said. Okay, you were lucky to spend time with your grandma. Actually, I was not that much lucky because my grandma was here and we were on mountains. That's why. Okay, Bharat, should I end this live today here? It's okay. But at my home, I am Amma. But thank you, Bharat, for your tips, and I'm going to try it. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Good night. It was nice to talk to you, each and everyone. Pranam, namaste. आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Good night. Sweet dreams, छोटे.